They wanted to get married as soon as possible. They wanted to get married as soon as possible. Quiet. Quiet.
Their kids had red hair, too.
The king wanted to see her as soon as possible. The king. The king wanted to see her as soon as possible. Wanted. To. The king wanted to see her as soon as possible. See. Her. As. Soon. As. Possible.
They wanted to get married immediately.
The baby with the red hair became the king. The baby with the red hair became the king.
She became the queen when they got married.
The birds were singing in she. The sky when she said yes.
The dragon burned hundreds of buildings.
She was friends of hundreds animals.
The sky was dark, but it wasn't raining.
The sky was dark, but it wasn't raining.
They got married the next day.
They invited hundreds of people to their party.
She was friends with hundreds of animals.
He asks questions 10 times a minute.
Pair. Pair.
He can't read yet, but he pointed at the pictures.
Is this the end of the story, Mom? Is the end of this story, Mom?
If I point at a word, can you read it for me?
Fairy tales usually have simple lessons for children.
It's time for bed, so close your eyes. It's time for bed, so close your eyes.
Dad tells us stories once a year.
The story was very simple, but the kids still liked it.
Dragons are only in fairy tales. Dragons. Dragons are only in fairy tales. Are only in fairy tales.
This fairy tale is 10 years old. That's the end of the story, and it's time for bed.
And then Mom pointed the clock and closed the book.
My favorite stories are very simple.
He can't read yet, but he pointed at the pictures.
Is this the end of the story, Mom? Is this the end of the story, Mom?
This fairy tale is 10. Only 10 years old.
And then Mom pointed at the clock and closed the book.